In 1844, a philosopher wrote a book so dangerous, kings banned it, priests burned it. Why? Because he revealed a secret the powerful never wanted you to know. Your pain is the key to your power. His name? Arthur Schopenhauer. And today, you'll learn how to turn your suffering into strength, using science and ancient wisdom. But here's what no one tells you. Most people waste their pain. They let it break them. But a rare few, they use it as fuel. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to be one of them. In 2022, researchers at the University of Michigan did something crazy. They made volunteers hold their hands in ice water until they screamed. But the ones who lasted longest, they weren't tougher. They were smarter. They used a mental trick Schopenhauer discovered 200 years ago. They reframed pain as training. And guess what? Brain scans proved their prefrontal cortex, the willpower center, lit up like a supernova, while their fear center shut down. This isn't motivation. This is neuroscience. Every time you face suffering, you have a choice. Let it control you or control it. And Schopenhauer, he knew the secret to flipping that switch. Schopenhauer was obsessed with suffering. While others called it evil, he called it the only true teacher. Why? Because he saw something brutal, but true. The greatest men in history weren't born strong. They were forged in fire. Mandela spent 27 years in prison and came out stronger. Beethoven went deaf and wrote his greatest symphony. Jobs got fired from Apple and returned to save it. Schopenhauer's genius? He saw that suffering destroys the weak version of you, so the real you can emerge. But here's the catch. Most people miss the lesson. They resist. They complain. They waste their pain. Don't be one of them. So how do you use suffering instead of letting it use you? 3 steps proven by science, mastered by legends. 1. Name it to tame it. When pain hits, say this. This is my training. Schopenhauer wrote this in his diary every morning. Navy SEALs use it in Hell Week. A 2021 study found it cuts perceived pain by 40%. 2. The 5-minute rule. For 5 minutes, do nothing but breathe when you got pain. Ancient Stoics and UFC fighters did this. Why? Because it rewires your brain to see pain as feedback, not failure. 3. Pain purpose reframe. Ask to yourself, what is this pain teaching me? Schopenhauer said suffering reveals your true priorities. A breakup? Maybe you needed to grow. A failure? Maybe you were on the wrong path. Find the lesson, then rise stronger. Schopenhauer died alone, hated, but unbroken, because he knew the truth. Suffering doesn't last forever, but the strength it builds, that's permanent. So the next time life knocks you down, remember this video. Remember that every great person you admire was tested harder than you, and they didn't just survive, they came back stronger. Will you? Smash subscribe button, turn on notifications, and ask yourself, how strong do you really want to be?